How you guys doing? Josh and Big Rich here with Ohio Fish Rescue. Today we're going to show you how you guys can spend just a little bit of money and do something completely amazing for your home aquarium. So here we have the first board being cut. This is a 12-foot long board because the 1,000-gallon tank is actually 10 foot long and 3/8. So with that being said, he's going to take the 10 foot and 3/8 and then plus the thickness of the board times 2. So the front, you just see basically the front fascia of the board, and then you have enough to where you could have a board sticking up on each side, and then we're going to go ahead and
see the end of the board coming this way and bolting to it.
Correct.
From the front, you won't see it.
And then on each corner, we're gonna go ahead and router it and make it all look nice and pretty and paint it black. So here we are working on the side. So what you're looking at here, this is the back side of the front. If you look at this from the side right here, this is where the side canopy is going to come down and touch. And then this little overhang right here is going to hang down over the front face of the tank. Basically the water level is going to come up right here. So the canopy, there you go, is going to look like that. And from the inside, you can see this is where the goes down and touches the tank, so you have an 1 3/4 inch overhang to cover up the piece of acrylic that you don't want to see, and then the top gap of the water. So you just see a full frontal display of water. Now we're going to go ahead and go down and do the other side. So here he's putting on the wood glue, essentially creating this piece right here. So you guys seen the ends already? No, already spaced and cut, glued on with wood glue, and then brad nailed in. Same thing with center supports, all measured in 1 3/4 inch up, and then it is wood glued, clamped on, and then it is air nailed. So we have them at 1/3 spans. Next, we're going to work on the side pieces.
It's starting.
Okay, just watch me here. I'll tell you when to stop. Okay, I made me a couple of these. I glued them together. That one's done and that one's done, all glued together and ready. And while I'm cutting the wood up here, I'm taking it around to the side, and then Josh and Matt from Matt's Monster Fish are back here. These are the pieces I've cut for the canopies. There's what they're doing. What's up, Josh? How do you like that oil-based paint?
It's not fun.
You don't want to get it on you, but it will seal the wood, and the wood will never ever warp. That's why I use it. This is the inside of the 1,000-gallon canopy. These are the sides. They've got them done over there, like our professional sawhorses, using garbage cans to blow over in the wind. Then I had to use my four-wheeler as a place to set something down. So I drove it around here, and I'm using that for a sawhorse. So let me get back. I've got these two pieces here, which are already cut. So I'm going to carry these around to get painted. Oh no, I've got to put these pieces on. So I got to wait on these until they dry. All right, let's go check on Josh and Matt. Hey, no playing around. That's oil-based paint, guys.
It's too late.
Too late. Look at your shorts. Your shorts are ruined.
That's what he gets for getting my hand black.
Oh my God, look at, I cannot leave you guys alone. I told you this does not come off. It's oil-based paint. What is wrong with you two? I cannot leave you
Paint
alone.
your son a mustache here in a minute.
Oh my God. You guys were doing a great job until I seen this.
Oh, this is amazing.
Okay, I just got done gluing in these, and Josh is air nailing them behind him. Go ahead, Josh. The next one. These are the stops that are going to stop it from going down over the water level. And then the corners are going to help where we can screw the corner pieces on, and also as a stop right here. Okay, so this is the last board, and we got it all glued on and air nailed on, so they're taking the clamps off now. There you go. Now we're going to carry this around back. This is the last board to paint, and we are done and ready to assemble these canopies. Matt, are you tired of coming to Ohio Fish Rescue yet?
Getting there.
Ouch.
No, I have a lot of fun, that's for sure.
You missed Stay Fishy Friday last night, buddy.
Hey,
We had a lot of fun. It was a great show. Did you get the video of the fish, Josh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you bring that tub over to the grass here? Yeah. We're going to paint the outside of this first, and then the inside. If the inside looks like shit,
The inside can be thinner and spread.
I'm saying, if the inside looks like shit, we don't care.
Okay, grab the paint, guys.
And not enough paint, guys.
Watch yourself, Lucas. Make yourself painted.
Yeah, you don't want to get in between Josh and your dad, because they got a paint war. They got an ultimate fish keeper war. Let me see your hands. Son, I taught you better than this. Look at Matt. Let me see you.
Oh, he got me too.
This is oil-based paint. It don't come off. All right, we're painting the last board, and then we can start assembling as soon as it dries, like later on, maybe 2 hours from now. Everything's been hand painted, no roller.
Daddy, drip.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Matt, watch that board behind you.
Don't want to get black all over your white strip. Then it won't look.
All right, we're almost out of paint. We're on the last board, in the inside of the last board. We're trying to stretch the paint. We'll see if we can make it. And that tip of the corner, you got to jab it. There you go. Good deal. Okay, now stand up with it. Wow, you got some sun today, Josh. Look at your shoulders. You're red as can be. Oh my goodness. Let me try and move your shirt.
Yep, I saw it.
Oh yeah. You're gonna burn, son. Don't let it go over too much. All right, Matt, let's get in there and get that painted. Now, the reason we're painting this like this with the oil base is to seal the wood so that it don't warp, because the wood will be right above a fish tank and will be around moisture. So if moisture gets to the wood, it's only 1x12 pine. It will warp like crazy. So if you seal it with the oil-based paint, no moisture gets to it. And that's what we need.
One of them so I can grab it. Now I have nothing to hold on to.
No, just keep holding it towards you like that. You're good.
It's bouncing out, so can we grab the bottom and pull it back this way? I guess that works.
There you go. Okay, guys, let's stretch that paint and finish this inside, and we're done. Almost done. We're there. We got enough paint or he's trying to spread the last of the paint to finish this. But look, we only got one spot up there and a little bit where he's at, and I think we're going to make it. Amazing. So we're done. No, you got the bottom yet to do a little bit, Josh. But let's go ahead and do where Matt's at, and then we will flip it over or something to get to the whole top of that one. That top square should be dry. You should be able to hold it.
The other side's still tacky.
Is it?
Yeah.
Almost done though. We'll let this dry and we'll come back in an hour or so, and then we will start assembling it on top of the tanks. Okay, it's the next morning. We had a fun night last night, did we not?
Oh yeah.
We forgot to cut out for all the hoses and extension cords going in on top of that tank out there. So we just did that this morning. So now we got to touch up a little bit of paint right here. And yeah, bring it around. And we are going to finish these canopies if it kills us today. Look how dusty she is. I got to get her out, clean her up. That's just horrible. Okay, guys, I just want to show you. You've seen the tank, you know the 750 gallon. It's the medium monster grow outs. And there's Datanoid in there, Bass in there, Florida Guard. But, ta-da! There's the canopy. Now, does that tank not look better? You don't see the water line. You don't see the air. Come down here. There's the whole end. And it's just 1x12 pine, that's all. This is the back of the background we just put up there. We got to paint it black too yet. But the tank looks amazingly better with that canopy on it. Now I want to do a wood skirting around the bottom so that it matches the canopy top. Okay, gentlemen, explain to me why you're wearing a jacket today, Josh.
It's cold.
You never wear a jacket.
60 degrees yesterday.
And what did we just get finished doing now?
Canopy.
The canopy for the 1,000 gallon. Look at how much nicer that looks. Let me get a different view here. You don't see no water line no more. I don't like how bright them lights are. They're a 10,000K. I want like a 6,500 that brings out the fish colors. This is too whitewashed in there. But canopy looks nice. Me and Josh built this stand a long time ago when we first put the tank up. And now we finally got the canopy on top of it.
10 years later.
10 years later. So, let me see if I can zoom back a little bit. There we go. That definitely looks better. We got this side to put on yet. Right here. And then the back piece to put on. Right now, this is just basically sitting here. And it's screwed together in that front corner. So we got to put the side on and the back, and then we will be done with it. And of course, we didn't do a top because our tanks are open topped and we're hanging lights from the ceiling. So this is just basically a trim piece that goes around that looks like a canopy. And definitely beautifies up things. And it'll keep us from setting stuff on top of the tanks also. So now you've got this 1,000 gallon is done. And, well, not done, but hard part's over with. And then we have that tank. That looks a lot better. And see how the top's open? That's because that light's hanging there. And a lot of you guys said something about the light bulb I used. I will change it. We need to find something light. A piece of PVC will bend. So maybe if I get like 2-inch PVC and tie it up in 3 places, it wouldn't bend. But right now that light bulb's held up in 2 places, and any PVC will bend like that. So, but just want, you know, let you guys see the almost finished product. That looks so much better. I mean, I just love that. Once I get the right lights in here and this is colorful again, it'll look good. So guys, what you got anything to add before I end this video?
No, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. You got to see us build some canopies, see some, you know, paint on Matt's hand. So,
Still there.
I hope you
Hey,
guys.
I got some on mine too.
I hope you guys were able to learn a little something from today's video. It was a little more educational. This is something we've been putting off, but since we have the extra time, we've been doing it.
Awesome. Now let me say something real quick too. Everybody watches our videos, Josh, and this is killing me lately. We work for an hour or two, and then I stop and take the camera and I film for 2 minutes, and then we set it down and I just keep the progress up going. And I get back to work with you. Well, by the end of the film, it looks like I'm walking around with a camera filming you doing all the work.
I do all the work.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Rich ain't done that.
Oh, you're killing me. I just fed you. So you guys got to take into account, someone's got to do the camera work, and this is my week to do videos, so I'm doing the camera work. And, you know, we do work hard together. Just because it looks like Josh is the only one working, that's not the sense. Matt has worked his butt off the whole weekend he's been here. I've worked.
Time to relax now.
Right. But, yeah, go ahead, finish it
So
up,
I
Josh.
hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys want to see more crazy adventures with the Ohio Fish Rescue, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And as always,
Stay fishy, my friends.